We cannot come and arrange your house for you now. If we're trying to fix our house, you should also do same. APs cannot come and fix another party so that they contest election. There's people that are within that party that are supposed to work to fix their party themselves. So if the oppositions are having problem, well, I think we're happy about it. It's not our problem anyway. We're happy they should go and fix their houses. Then talking about membership, how can he become a member of City Boy? We have a website, cityboymovementnigeria.org. If you do it, once you just type that in, it will bring open the page for you, and then you can access even up to your local government or your polling unit. You'll be able to find out who your escorts are within the ward, so you can be able to get across to them. I'm not very sure if it has phone numbers, but if you type a message, it will be responded to. Then somebody talked about why are we using boy for president when he's already old. Okay, let me talk about somebody that is advanced. I'm not saying he's old, but it's advanced. Charlie Boy, for instance. Why is he answering Charlie Boy? It's over 60. Why is he answering the boy? It's a name that grew with somebody. Not that he is a boy. That's why. No, it's a name. It's a nickname that they adopted for him, and then he also brought it to it, and we're using it. He's not really a boy, but just that his antecedents while he was a governor, he was doing everything within his capacity to transform everywhere to city, and then that name just followed him. So we are support-based group projecting that his name and trying to make sure that he remembers what he did in Lagos, so that he can be able to do that in the whole of Nigeria too. Somebody talked about security challenges. Everybody knows that security is the exclusive right of the federal government. We cannot really come and start arming people or stuff like that, but then we can create awareness. We can tell you what to do to be able to prevent invaders from coming to your community. We can tell you who to approach in case there are security threats within your community. We can also help to build a facility, maybe a security outpost, where you can, at least if you have both conventional and non-conventional people, they have a station where if there's an emergency, people can run there and go and report. We can help to do that. But recruiting security personnel is not within our capacity. We will not be able to do that for now. Let me thank Ada Onogu. I think that's the name I caught most. I have been following you too on all radio. I'm surprised. I don't even know how you get the time to call it every time there's a program like this. But I thank you for everything you're doing, and I appreciate your encouragement and words of advice. God bless you. Plankins from Panshin, thank you too. Institution days, yes. Somebody asked if we can establish City Boy in institutions, higher institutions. We have started with Unijos. It's just a matter of time. All the higher institutions in Plateau State will be carried along. I am part of the project. I readily assure you that. And the idea is to be able to bring these young people into City Boy, because everybody knows that the youths consist of over 50%, in fact over 60% of the voting strength of Nigeria. So that's one reason why we must carry them along. We want to get them so that they are part of the movement. Then somebody talked about people with disability. We have a director, in fact we have a national director for people with disability, we have a state director for people with disability, and then they are working. The state director here is Moses Bray. You will know him. He's a very, very proactive somebody. He has been very, very active in activities that have to do with projecting and carrying the people with disability along in every of the government projects, trying to meet government to see how they can be able to get some relief. He has been doing that very, very actively, and I'm sure it's just a matter of time. Even you will be communicated, you will surely be carried along. Then I think that's all. I don't know if I have.
Okay, there's a very fundamental question from Isaac. It's where does your funding come from? Especially since you have said that you have at least 6 persons per polling unit. So if you do the math, you know how many polling units in Plateau State and how many polling units in Nigeria. So that means the City Boy movement must need massive funding. So where is your funding coming from?
Everybody knows that if people buy into your project, surely they would make donations. They will support you. The president himself have friends. who have keyed into the city boy movement itself. For instance, the like of the Obi Kubana that I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of people like that. In fact, there are people that are just silent, they don't want to talk, but they are just behind the scene, supporting to make sure that whatever activities we are carrying out are very successful. So people like that come in with funds to support the movement. We have board of trustees, we have serious donors, both within and without, that are supporting the movement. And then if you have a project, you have a budget, you itemize what there are people, I'm telling you, up till today they are willing to support it.
How transparent are your activities? Can somebody follow to know the donations that you're getting so that they will know exactly how you're being funded?
Well, I cannot speak for donation now because I am not part of that structure. But at the state level, I'll show you once the structure is set and funds, because we've not started receiving funds from anywhere. But once funds, and then to make it transparent, we have, it's not, this money are not physical cash that will be given to one person, then he'll pocket it. It's going to come through a bank, definitely. It means that surely, if it's coming through a bank, it can be accounted for. And it's not one person that's a signatory to the account, it's 3 people. So everything that's going to come in can surely be accounted for eventually. I'll show you that.
Okay, so you do a lot of empowerment. So how are you going to end up selecting the people that you're going to empower once the time comes?
Okay, the truth is that there's no how we can be able to reach everybody. But there are people that they are most in their need of maybe those empowerment. If we have 5 people, for instance, and 2 maybe very, very okay, but they are not self-sustaining, maybe you have 3 that are physically challenged. Okay, we have 2 that are physically challenged. We have one that maybe is a widow, we have another one that is an orphan. Definitely we'll start with the physically challenged.
But how are you going to get this data?
Of course, that is why there is a form. There is a form that will be filled from the polling unit, like I told you earlier. There are form that will be filled. You state when the time comes. It's not all this thing is just projection for now, but we'll do selection. There's a form that will be filled by you. You state whatever your challenges are. You state your physical how you are, and then every other thing will check it. Then it's from there that will now select those. There are other empowerment that will go around, but there are those that are specifically made for those that are in their need.
But how will you verify this? I can be somebody who works for government and then come and fill your form and pretend to be somebody I'm not.
If you are in my area, for instance, let's say you are my polling unit, 6 of us, we cannot lie to 6 of us. We have 6 people in one polling unit, and you come and tell us you are physically challenged, and when everybody knows you, you come for physical verification too now. Even if you lie to us, Shebi will still come on that day to come and collect whatever we are going to give you. I want to surely know. There are good ways of identifying somebody now. We have the national ID card. So if you say, okay, on that day, it's okay, we are going to do this appointment. If you're coming, come with your national ID card. Will you go and pick somebody's son? You come with your own, I will see you physically. If you're not physically challenged and you claim to be, well, I don't know, God forgive me, sir. Or maybe you're calling for something for yourself. But it's good that you don't claim what you are not. If God has given you strength, God has given you good life or health, please don't claim to be sick. It's because you need one empowerment.
Okay, all right, so that's very important. Now, as we go, if someone listening today wants to know what the City Boy movement truly represents, what would you like them to remember?
Okay, now, City Boy movement, like I said, is a support-based group for the president. We are helping to project the president. We are helping to mobilize for the president. We are helping to enlighten people for the president, and we are trying to engage people to fill their polls, know what their challenges are, and see how we can be able to channel it to the appropriate authority to take care of it. So, City Boy movement is your friend. We are a group of people that are interested in your welfare. We are a group of people that want to make the best of our lives, and you too. We are a group of people that want to reach out to you so that whatever is due you can reach you. We are the group of people that want to make life a little easier for you. And then we are people that have your interests at heart. That's what City Boy stands for. We are good people. We are good people.
All right. Now, Honorable Austine Nwachukwu says they are good people. Thank you very much for joining us and sharing your thoughts on the City Boy movement this morning. He is the Publicity Secretary for the Plateau State branch of the City Boy movement. We thank you once again for being here. And to all of you who listened, those of you who called and sent messages on Facebook, we do appreciate your participation on Good Morning Plateau today. And to everyone who listened but did not necessarily call in, we appreciate the fact that you were able to listen. Remember that democracy thrives when citizens stay informed, ask questions, and participate peacefully in public life. Whether you support one movement or another, understanding the issues helps us all make better decisions as citizens. My name is Hudun Gang. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, have a wonderful day, and many thanks to our executive producer, Rita Kachilampam, supervising producers, Hudun Gang and Esther Nasra, our producer, Roni Danjuma, who is a student of the Nile University, our co-producers, Ingo Samuel and Titus Status. At the ICT, we had Simon Selbo and Praise God Josiah. Our DCA this morning is Planet Gabang. The studio manager, Jacob Asut, engineer Binkat Bitrus. From the newsroom, we had Ebo M. Amedu and Arun Shalom, IT students from Bingham University, and John Bian Zita. And our IT students from Plasu, Nile University and Bingham University, all of you, we appreciate you for being part of the program this morning.